And good evening, and welcome to Titusville High School's 155th Annual Commencement Ceremony here at the Launch Pad. And Mother Nature did not want to cooperate this evening. There were a lot of hopes to be outside down at the Carter Field, but no, the rain and storms earlier today threw that out of whack, and that's okay. We're here to celebrate these wonderful seniors graduating, and we look forward to bringing you tonight's ceremony. Again, the 155th Annual Commencement put on by Titusville High School.
Good evening. It is my honor to welcome you to the 155th commencement of Titusville High School. As the Superintendent of Schools for the Titusville Area School District, let me be one of the first to congratulate you on your academic achievements and your upcoming graduation this evening. In respect of our students, your children, and all of their accomplishments, we request that you please hold your applause until after all of the names of our graduates have been read. Our graduates deserve to have their names heard by their families. Also, before we begin tonight's program of celebration and recognition, please silence your cell phones that we can enjoy this evening without interruptions. At this time, I would like to recognize those with us this evening who have impacted the lives of students through working in education. This includes teachers, educational aides, secretaries, nurses, nurse techs, counselors, cafeteria, custodians, maintenance, bus drivers, administrators, and retirees. At this time, if you have been in the educational field or are, please stand to be recognized. Thank you to each and every one of you, and through our collective efforts, we have made differences in the lives of our students. I would like to acknowledge this year's retirees who have served our district for a combined total of 312 years. Teresa Armstrong, 26 years. Lisa Bowser, 34 years. Lauren Bud Brooks, 25 years. Pamela Falco, 31 years. Sherry Finlan, 21 years. Amy Herman, 32 years. Sandra Lee Kozlowski, 19 years. Kimberly Martin, 34 years. Kimberly Preston, 32 years. Sherry Quirk, 30 years. Robin Sterling, 2 years. Tanya Wakehoff, 26 years. Students, in a matter of minutes, you will be graduates of Titusville High School. We invite you to be part of our Alumni Association and keep in touch. Our association has over $1 million in endowment funds, which are used to award numerous scholarships annually. The district and the Alumni Association are very grateful for the support of the graduates and to our community. While your high school career has included obstacles and roadblocks, you have overcome these challenges. Please know that we are so proud of your efforts and know that it was not easy. Throughout your high school years, you have learned to be flexible, understanding, resilient, and with hard work and dedication, you have finally reached your goal, graduation. The class of 2025 has achieved various noteworthy accomplishments. Our students have excelled in academics, technical education, athletics, music, art, and community service. We commend our graduates for their outstanding commitment to excellence and congratulate you again on reaching this important milestone. At this time, I would invite Gracie Sampson to the stage to provide our welcome and invocation.
Friends, family, staff, and most importantly, graduates, welcome. It's an honor to join you in the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Today, we celebrate a milestone filled with years of effort and growth. This event marks a pivotal moment signifying both the conclusion of one chapter and the exciting onset of another. As we begin, let us take a moment to acknowledge the support systems that have lifted us along the way, the families, friends, and educators who believed in us throughout the journey. May this celebration be filled with joy, gratitude, and hope. And as you move forward, carry the knowledge and values you've gained to build a brighter future for yourself and all of us. Congratulations to the graduating class, and good luck in all your future endeavors.
A long-standing tradition at Titusville High School is for the senior class to select their class orators. This year, the seniors have selected Abigail Coley and Joe Herman to address their fellow classmates this evening. It is my pleasure to introduce our first class order, Abigail Coley. Abigail is the daughter of Justin and Christy Coley. Would Abigail's mother please stand to be recognized? Abigail's cumulative GPA is 4.1362. Abigail is a member of our National Honor Society, Student Council, and Varsity Club. She has achieved high honor roll in 9th through 12th grades and received the Elite Athlete Award for earning 9 varsity letters. She has participated in volleyball, basketball, and softball. Abigail has volunteered her time for the Huntington's Disease Hope Walk, Elks Soccer Shootout, Little Rockets Basketball, the Lights at Burgess Park, and Simon Says Stamp HD fundraiser. She also spends time during her summers working at Scoops Ice Cream. Abigail plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh, Johnstown campus to major in biochemistry and mathematics with the ultimate goal to become a lab scientist or math teacher. Welcome, Abby.
Good afternoon, friends and family, staff, and class of 2025. Thank you to everyone who has gathered here to celebrate with us. We've all put in a lot of work to get to this day and wouldn't have been able to do it without any of you. I also want to give thanks to all the parents and grandparents, especially my dad, who couldn't be here today. We know you would if you could. I know most of us seniors have been dreaming about this day since we can remember, or at least since our senioritis kicked in. This is probably different than how we all thought it was going to be, though. I know I thought I'd have hair, but here we are. We've made so many memories with each other throughout the years, from early kindergarten days up till now. Most of us were excited to finally start school back then, as we were finally going to meet everyone. We were people from all over the district whom we probably forgot about up until we started seeing each other at our final elementary school field trips. The Seawolves game in Waldameer, when we finally got to hang out and meet each other from the other schools. It didn't matter where we went, we knew we were about to be together for the next 6 years. Then it came middle school. The first day was nerve-wracking enough, as we all had classes with new people, forcing us to talk and get to know each other. We were finally meeting the people we would soon call friends. The nerves started to go away and only came back occasionally, like when we had to pick seats in Mr. Burns' class or when Mr. Miller would pitch a mat ball. We didn't realize it then, but everything we did would become sweet memories. Learning chicken baseball, having fun days like Star Wars Day, payoff days, and the medieval fair. We went through our ups and downs and weird kid phases, yet remained friends through it all. Then, middle school was over before we knew it, and we started what we had all been waiting for, high school. We started to get more divided with the splitting up for advanced and honor classes, but we all came together when it was important. Spirit Week, supporting each other in any sport, performance, and competition, we were there for each other. I know we all have our own favorite memories, but I think winning Spirit Week junior year and all the senior activities from sunrise to sunset, even if there was no sun for either, were a class favorite. High school was different from what we all thought it was going to be, from the people we spent our free times with, at fires, games, and dances, to all of the classes we took. The smell of the science hallway while cats were dissected, Friday night lights, and hard practices are something we won't forget, and I think we'll miss it all. The teachers have helped us to shape us into who we are today and help us decide what we wanted to do with our lives. Senior year went by faster than any other year. Whether that was a good thing or not, that's for you to decide, but everything we did got us to where we are. We've grown together through so much, and there isn't a better class to have done it with. We support each other in things big and small, and it is something we should all cherish and remember. We have people to come home to lean on, and make memories with. Take advantage of it all, of Oil Fest, homecoming, and any other community activity that brings us together. We've seen this community come together countless times, and I can't thank everyone enough for that. This day is bittersweet. We're leaving to do bigger and better things, whether that be college, work, or the military. I wish everyone the best. But always remember the people who made you who you are, and don't forget your home. Thank you.
It is my privilege to introduce our second class order, Joe Herman. Joe is the son of Amy and John Herman. Would Joe's parents please stand to be recognized? Joe's cumulative GPA is 4.3813. You'll hear more about that in a little bit. Joe is a member of the National Honor Society and has achieved high honor roll in grades 9th through 12th. He has participated in boys varsity soccer, swimming, track and field, and has earned the Special Achievement Award with a total of 12 varsity letters. Joe was selected to be the boys soccer captain as well as the boys swimming captain. Joe is our District 10 champion in the 100-yard butterfly and placed third at the PIAA Swimming Championships and also sixth in the 100-yard backstroke. Joe also participated in the YMCA Swimming Nationals. He has volunteered his time as an Ida Tarbell tea reenactor, Knights of Columbus breakfast kitchen volunteer, and setting up the lights at Burgess Park display. Joe has worked as a lifeguard for the Titusville Area School District, the Oil City Community Swimming Pool, and 2 Mile Run County Park, as well as serving as a referee for soccer. Joe plans to attend Shippensburg University, joining their swim team, while majoring in math and physics with the ultimate goal of discovering something new that will help people or help society advance. Welcome, Joe Herman, excuse me.
Got to reorganize the papers. I'll figure it out. Hello, THS. Before I start this amazing speech, I would like to thank my parents for birthing me. And I would like to thank our math and science departments. Without their work, I would not know as much as I do, and I would be uncertain about my future. I would especially like to thank Mr. Morse for being an outstanding teacher and teaching me more than he had to about physics or other random related topics. He has inspired me to continue studying physics throughout college and hopefully for the rest of my life. When I started to think about this speech, I had no idea what I wanted to write about. Plus, it was suggested that the speech should be around 10 minutes long. Sorry to disappoint. I know everybody wants to hear me talk for that long, but I think I might come up short. But when writing, I knew I wanted this speech to not be boring or unoriginal. I wanted it to be important or somewhat helpful. I eventually thought about a school trip that I went on for leadership. A variety of students and I were in a big, fancy building, listening to an organization talk about the important qualities that leaders need to have. All that stuff was old news to me. But in the afternoon, we transitioned to talking about future plans. They asked a big question for any person. What do you want to do with your life? They gave us a Venn diagram paper with 3 circles, one for skills, one for hobbies, and one for issues, or rather, things that bother you about the world. When I looked at the paper, I was like, this is stupid. I immediately thought it was a waste of time, but I did it anyway because I was trapped by adults and I had nothing better to do. I wrote down my skills: math and science, my hobbies, problem solving and video games, my issues, human ignorance, and carbon emissions. They had us come up with some future careers that combined all three. I could think of one easy, and it was becoming a scientist and furthering human knowledge. That's what I always thought I wanted to do. Conjuring up the other ones was kind of difficult. I wrote down my dream to make a modular car. If you don't need the bed of your truck, you can just leave it in the garage. The car would weigh less, which means it would use less gas, so less emissions. Cool. I also think that making electricity out of things humans already do would fit in my Venn diagram, like generating electricity from people walking around town via means of pressure plates. Anyway, why am I bringing this up? Why do I think that this random Venn diagram activity is important? I think like only 2 members of the class of 2025 actually filled this paper out. Why am I talking about something that almost no one else experienced? I'm mentioning it because I felt like the activity considered something that most of us don't. It includes issues, or rather, what you want to fix about the world. Doing something that you think is meaningful is almost as important as doing something you enjoy. Everyone always says, do something you'll enjoy. Work shouldn't feel like work if it's the right job. I always listened to those statements, and I thought to myself, that's silly. That doesn't make any sense. There's almost no job that gives 100% enjoyment 24/7. I cannot and will not believe that these teachers beside me enjoy grading thousands of papers as part of their job. I can't imagine that they enjoy many parts of their job, but what keeps them going is probably the fact that they feel like they're bettering young people's lives. They feel like they're making a difference. That's what gives them the motivation to grade all those papers and do all the monotonous work. I believe that finding a job that you enjoy and that feels meaningful should be everyone's goal. Life should not be focused on fun and money alone. You should feel like your life contributed something meaningful. That could be through nurturing others, strengthening your community, creating something new, or offering your time and support where it's needed. I hope that eventually everyone will do something that they're proud of, no matter their age. I hope that the class of 2025 will go on and eventually feel like they've done something important. Because of the solid foundation that the community of Titusville has given us, I'm confident that everyone will do great. Thanks for letting me come up here and talk. Enjoy the rest of graduation. Bye.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to announce the scholarship recipients for the Titusville High School class of 2025. Students, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all of your classmates have been recognized. I would ask that we please hold our applause until the conclusion of this recognition. American Legion Scholarship to be announced. Associated Charities of Titusville Scholarship, Madeline Johnson. Harry Baumgarten Scholarship, Elizabeth Watkins. Craig Bell Memorial Scholarship, Cameron Mong. Carson Bement Scholarship, Claire Eminger. Dorothy M. Bitters Memorial Scholarship, Jake Hopman, Brianna Jones, Olivia Muka, Lauren Onley, Alexander Reynolds, Elizabeth Watkins. Harry Brown Scholarship, Brianna Jones, Gracie Sampson. Ross and Shirley Casella Scholarship Fund, John Herman. Mabel K. Clark Scholarship, John Herman. Ralph and Helen Cohen Memorial Scholarship, Danielle Keebler. Community Connect Federal Credit Union Scholarship, Lana Schenberg. Clara H. and Robert N. Davidson Scholarship Trust, Claire Eminger, Ian McDonald. Kenneth and Margaret Dean Scholarship, John Herman. District 10 Athletic Director Association Scholarship, John Herman, Anna Mellenbacher. Dutton Family Scholarship, Elizabeth Watkins. Mildred Eddy Nursing Scholarship, Lana Schenberg. Sharon Engel Memorial Scholarship, Catherine Payne. David English Family Scholarship, Ian McDonald. Kirby L. Fenton Scholarship, Jonathan Miller. Margaret I. Feely Scholarship, Abby Beach. Fitch Family Scholarship, Jake Hopman. Leland V. Fonda Memorial Scholarship, Ashley Castor. Charles C. and Margaret M. Fritz Scholarship, Jake Hopman, Brianna Jones, Olivia Muka, Lauren Onley, Gracie Sampson, Elizabeth Watkins. George L. Gideon Memorial Scholarship, Brianna Jones. Claire Tink and Helen Goodwin Memorial Scholarship, Leo Clementi. David and Pauline Gregory Scholarship Trust, Jake Hopman, Brianna Jones, Ian McDonald, Lauren Onley, Gracie Sampson, Elizabeth Watkins. Courtney Hanlon Softball Scholarship, Kira Atkins. Titusville Heisman Football Award Scholarship, Jackson Koval. John K. Henney Scholarship Foundation, Jake Hopman, Ian McDonald, Olivia Muka, Lauren Ongley, Gracie Sampson, Elizabeth Watkins. Eleanor and Walter Jackson Memorial Scholarship, Amaya Cloud. Florence Jones Scholarship, Brianna Jones. The Alex and Ron Joyce Memorial Scholarship, Gracie Sampson. Kane Scholarship Trust, Elizabeth Watkins. Friend and Bernice Kerr Memorial Scholarship Trust, Madeline Johnson, Danielle Keebler, Cameron Kerr, Gracie Sampson. W. Robert and Marion L. Kerr Scholarship, John Herman. Dr. Amy E. Knapp Scholarship, Abigail Coley. Aletha M. Kurdick Scholarship, Abby Beach. Dick Kurdick Scholarship Trust, Hannah McGowan. Irma Green Lemensky and Joseph J. Lemensky Scholarship, Danielle Keebler. Coach Judy Zarofchek Lesko Memorial Scholarship, Corinne Schmader. Helen K. Loop Scholarship, St. Paul's United Church of Christ Memorial, Sarah Smith Gallant. James and Kathleen Love Memorial Fund, Gracie Sampson. Barry W. Mallory Sr. Memorial Scholarship, Cameron Kerr. Rusty McCormick, THS Class of 1972, Memorial Scholarship, Paige McQuiston. James E. McFarland Memorial Scholarship, Brianna Jones. McNerney Beal Scholarship, Alexander Reynolds, Sarah Smith Gallant. Robert C. Mitchell Scholarship, Madeline Johnson, Samuel Mott. Ruth Mitchell Scholarship, Kira Atkins, Burke Hancock, Anna Mellenbacher, Olivia Muka, Emma Reed, Brett Schmidt. Ruth Mitchell Marching Band Scholarship Trust, Elizabeth Watkins. Leland Mowry Science Awards Scholarship, John Herman. Ed Meyer Family Scholarship, Paige McQuiston. James Nystrom Memorial Scholarship, Claire Eminger. Carl M. Olson Memorial Scholarship, Leo Clementi. Rosalind Ricky Parker Art Scholarship, Catherine Payne. Brian A. Patterson Law Enforcement Scholarship, Brett Schmidt. Lynette A. Podensky Memorial Scholarship, Max Estock. Pleasantville Alumni Association Scholarship, Jackson Koval, Claire Eminger, Ian McDonald, Lauren Onley. Pleasantville Student Scholarship in honor of Harry and Betty Borland, Jackson Koval. Bruce and Catherine Pringle Scholarship, Addison Bish. Sharp and Mary Proper Scholarship Trust, Addison Bish, Ashley Castor, Samuel Mott. Carl I. Rainey Science Award, Abigail Coley. Casey J. Rogalski Scholarship, Cameron Mong. Mark Jeffrey Sampson Scholarship, Max Estock, Gracie Sampson. Diane K. Sharnborn Scholarship, Ashley Castor. June Skinner Scholarship Trust, Addison Bish. Melanie Ann Snyder Scholarship, Corinne Schmader. Summer Theater Scholarship, Terry K. Stover Memorial, Olivia Decker. Taylor Scholarship Trust in memory of Joseph and Marguerite Taylor, not awarded this year. Titusville Alumni Association Scholarship, Kira Atkins, Maggie Elon, Burke Hancock, Ashley Castor, Hannah McGowan, Anna Mellenbacher. Titusville Alumni Association Norman C. Pattison Science Scholarship, Grace Warner. Titusville Alumni Association Warren C. Pete Peterson Award, Danielle Keebler. Titusville Area Garden Club Scholarship, Cameron Kerr. Titusville Area Hospital Medical Staff, Madeline Johnson, Brianna Jones, Cameron Kerr. Titusville Area School District Financial Aid Night Scholarship, Elizabeth Watkins. Titusville Area School District Scholarship Trust, Abigail Coley, Madeline Johnson, Gracie Sampson. Titusville Area School District Scholarship Trust, Titusville Rockets Manufacturing, John Herman, Alexander Reynolds, Aiden Yoder. Titusville Area School District Scholarship Trust in recognition of Titusville Toy Shop, Addison Bish, Abigail Coley, Maggie Elon, Max Estock, Haley Feely, Jake Hopman, Madeline Johnson, Brianna Jones, Danielle Keebler, Cameron Kerr, Paige McQuiston, Jonathan Miller, Cameron Mong, Samuel Mott, Alexander Reynolds, Gracie Sampson, Lana Schenberg, Corinne Schmader, Grace Warner. Titusville Area Youth Wrestling, Jonathan Miller, Cameron Mong. Titusville Education Association Scholarship, Danielle Keebler. Titusville Elks Lodge number 264 Memorial Scholarship, Abigail Coley. Titusville High School Class of 1970 Scholarship, Lauren Onley. Titusville High School Class of 1972 Scholarship, Brett Schmidt. Titusville High School Class of 1977 Memorial Scholarship, Burke Hancock. Titusville Lions Club, Maggie Elon, Olivia Muka, Grace Warner. Titusville Moose Lodge number 84 Family Center Scholarship, Abby Beach, Addison Bish, Amaya Cloud, Abigail Coley, Claire Eminger, Jake Hopman, John Herman, Madeline Johnson, Brianna Jones, Ashley Castor, Danielle Keebler, Cameron Kerr, Hannah McGowan, Jonathan Miller, Lauren Onley, Alexander Reynolds, Gracie Sampson, Brett Schmidt, Sarah Smith-Gallant. Titusville Promise Scholarship, Abby Beach, Amaya Cloud, Haley Feely, Lauren Onley, Emma Reed. Titusville Rotary Club, Rotary Service Above Self Scholarship, Jackson Koval, Madeline Johnson, Hannah McGowan, Lauren Onley. Touchdown Club Scholarship, Isabella Beatty, Jackson Koval, Cameron Kerr, Ian McDonald, Cameron Mong, Brett Schmidt, Sarah Smith-Gallant. United Way of the Titusville Region Volkstadt Memorial Scholarship, Madeline Johnson. VFW Bruce Shorts Memorial Scholarship, to be announced. Estella Van Horn Scholarship, Brianna Jones, Cameron Kerr, Lauren Onley, Sarah Smith-Gallant. Roy and Helen Van Horn Scholarship, Lana Schenberg. Leroy Wagner Memorial Scholarship, Cameron Kerr. Patricia L. Wellman Scholarship for Excellence, Abigail Coley. Frederick A. White and Sophia Gall White Scholarship, Danielle Keebler. YWCA Titusville Scholarship, Isabella Beatty. Titusville High School is proud to announce as of June 6, 2025, the class of 2025 has been awarded over $525,387 in scholarship money. Thank you to those organizations and individuals for this contribution. We appreciate your generosity and commitment to our students. Now please join me in recognizing this year's scholarship recipients. You may be seated. Prior to recognizing the students enlisting in one of our nation's military branches, I would ask that any military, active duty, reserve, or veteran please stand and remain standing as we recognize our students. Students, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Benjamin Finley, United States Army. Kiana Holt, United States Air Force. Catherine Lalone, United States Army, ROTC. Shelton Lockhart, United States Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing our students and all of these brave men and women who serve us in this distinguished capacity. At this time, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Philip Knapp, Titusville High School Principal, Mrs. Lynn Cressman, President of the Titusville Area School Board, and Mr. Kevin O'Neill of the Titusville Area School Board to the stage for the announcement of our graduates and awarding of diplomas.
Nathan L. Abrams. Ariel I. Adams. Love L. Alvarez. Tandon A. Anderson. Bailey M. Anthony. Camden N. Apthorpe. Sean D. Arthur. Kira M. Atkins. Adriana R. All. Elena M. Baldwin. Abby E. Beach. Isabella R. Beatty. Isabella J. Biggerstaff. Addison A. Bish. Elizabeth S. Bemmel. Kaya S. Boyles Wright. Emma E. Bush. Alex L. Carver. Caleb T. Cherry. Leo I. Clemente. Rachel E. Clifford. Amaya R. Cloud. Abigail J. Cooley. Katie E. Collins. Jackson B. Koval. Dylan L. Dana. Olivia P. Decker. Riley J. Dittman. Jacob N. Dunseith. Claire L. Imminger. Oh. Maggie L. Elon. Sorry, Maggie. Max J. Estock. Haley R. Feely. Michaela S. Feely. Benjamin S. Finley. Leslie A. Finley. Dominic L. Fonzo. Zoe M. Freitas. Danica D. Fry. Aiden O. Fullerton. Kaylee J. Goodwill. Jarek P. Gopal Murphy. Wesley D. Gray. Emily R. Hammond. Bert W. Hancock. Jake D. Hopman. Martin J. Heckathorn. Elizabeth C. Henderson. At this time, I'd like to introduce the valedictorian for Titusville High School, John J. Herman. He is the son of John and Amy Herman. Please stand to be recognized. He had a cumulative GPA of 4.3813. He's involved in many activities during his time here at Titusville High School, including National Honor Society, student-run manufacturing, Ida Tarbell reenactor, lifeguard, varsity club, soccer, swimming, track and field. This year he finished his swimming career at the state tournament, taking 3rd place in the 100 butterfly and 6th place in the 100 backstroke. He finished his high school with the highest GPA of his class while also earning 12 varsity letters. Joe plans to attend Shippensburg University, majoring in math and physics. He will also further his swim career there next year. Congratulations, John J. Herman, this year's valedictorian. Nathan C. Hicks. Riley M. Hicks. Kiana M. Holt. Isabel R. Jackson. Hezekiah A. Jacobson. Brian T. Johnson. Madeline M. Johnson. Brianna E. Jones. Melina V. Jones. Ashley D. Castor. Connor A. Kay. At this time, I'd like to introduce the salutatorian for Titusville High School, Danielle E. Keebler. She's the daughter of Joe and Stephanie Keebler. Please stand to be recognized. Danielle had a cumulative GPA of 4.2303. Danielle has been involved in many activities in her time here at Titusville High School, including Vice President of National Honor Society, PMEA District, Regional, and All-State Choir Festivals, swim, cross-country, track, Ida Tarbell Reenactor, Drama Club. She participated in numerous musicals and community productions. She also participated in a marching band, where she was a drum major her senior year. Danielle plans to attend Indiana University of Pennsylvania, majoring in music education. Congratulations, Danielle E. Keebler, this year's salutatorian. Cameron L. Kerr. Mitchell A. Kite. Addison E. Kinnear. Flynn A. Curvan. Jade Lynn M. Cope. Catherine M. Lalone. Michael J. Leverett. Sheldon M. Lockhart. Max W. Mowry. Ava R. Madison. Ian R. McDonald. Paige M. McQuiston. Hannah I. McGowan. Anna G. Mellenbacher. Dominic A. Merritt. Chloe L. Miller. Jonathan J. Miller. Cameron S. Mung. Gracie M. Monroe. Samuel D. Mott. Olivia G. Muka. Hunter L. Obert. Lauren E. Ongley. Catherine G. Payne. Chelsea N. Peoples. Harmony A. Pratt. Courtney L. Reed. Emma M. Reed. Alexander J. Reynolds. Joshua A. Reynolds. Maya H. Richards. Isabella R. Ripper. Christina M. Rogers. Gracie L. Sampson. Uriah J. Sampson. Lana A. Shinberg. Corinne M. Schmader. Brett A. Schmidt. Richard D. Schneider. Noah D. Shambaugh. Dylan S. Shaw. Sarah C. Shook. Joshua C. Sinclair. Sarah J. Smedley. Sarah G. Smith Gallant. Kaylee B. Snyder. Riley N. Staub. Andrew J. Stevenson. Connor J. Sutton. Brooklyn M. Schweitzer. Yue Tai. Hunter R. Teamy. Michael J. Thomas. Trinity M. Tressler. Lily A. Wakefield. Grace E. Warner. Elizabeth M. Watkins. Tristan A. Whaley. Colorado M. White. Josiah I. White. Aiden M. Winans. Riley P. Winters. Aiden D. Yoder. Jonathan M. Young. Katrina F. Young. Lily R. Young.
Would the graduates please stand? By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I declare that you, the class of 2025, are graduates of Titusville High School. You may move your tassels. Congratulations. Stand. Please remain standing.
Would the audience please stand at this time for the singing of our alma mater? At this time, I would welcome Elizabeth Watkins to give our farewell and benediction.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the graduating class of 2025, I would like to extend my gratitude to our families, staff, teachers, administrators, and mentors for their unwavering support and guidance. At the end of this chapter, we choose to hope, determine, and excite for the future. Let the lessons we've learned and the memories we've made guide us as we seek our paths and strive for excellence in our future endeavors. May we go forth with confidence, pursue our dreams with passion, and always remember that the support of our families and friends will be with us every step of the way. Thank you again to everyone who has been a part of our journey. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. Let us cherish these last moments together and enjoy our celebrations. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to all the seniors graduating. What a year. We wish them all the best. That wraps up Titusville High School's 155th annual commencement ceremony here at Titusville High School.
Thank you, everybody. Nice job. Really nicely done. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Remember to take care of your